Hey guys, it's Makaya. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're not, thank you so much for joining me again today. So as you can see, my background is a little different. I'm in my bedroom, but I don't have any furniture anymore because I am moving this month, which is why I kind of was MIA for like a week, but I am back as you can see, and today's video is going to be a little different. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I said I was going to do the ancestry.com, DNA results test. So I did it and I got my test scores back in about a month and a half. They said it would take from either a month or 2 months to get your results back, and it took me a month and a half. So I think it kind of depends on how much they find, or I guess something like that. But yeah, we're gonna get into these results. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put my results on the screen, just because I know a lot of people have been taking other people's screenshots and using them just for views. So I'm actually gonna show mine on my phone, so you guys know that I actually took my test. I paid for it with my own money. This is not a sponsored video, and I will move the screen and show you guys what everything says, okay? So we're gonna get right into this video. So you wanna see what I'm mixed with, please keep watching. Okay, so before we get into the results, I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit of background on me. I am a African-American woman. I identify as an African-American woman. But I have been told that I have, different things running through my blood. So I know on my mom's side, she has said that there was some Irish on my grandma's side. I know for sure some European. There were talks about Native American and African, of course, and maybe some Asian on my grandma's side. And on her dad's side, she doesn't really talk about what's over there. And then on my dad's side, I know that it's African American, European, Hispanic, and don't really know what else. But yeah, so that's what I've heard. But I know for sure that I'm mostly African just by, looking at me. The melanin is here, she's the melanin girl. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much longer because I know what you guys are here for, to see what my DNA said I was. So I'm logging into my Gmail, which is where they sent me my results. So it says, great news, your Ancestry DNA results are in. Just like that. So I'm gonna click on my results, and as you can see, it's loading. Okay, so I know my face is gonna go dark from me showing you my screen, so don't mind that. So I'm just gonna click here, and this is gonna pull up everything. So you guys, I was so shocked when I saw this, because I just knew my DNA was gonna be like, oh, you're 80 something% African, and then whatever else, some other stuff. But mine came back 78% African. So I'm not even 80%. Like, that's crazy to me. I'm still black. I don't care what nobody say. If you have negative comments about this, don't even bother leaving them down below, because I'm not gonna look. I'm not even gonna give you the time of day. But if you have something positive to say, I will receive it. But we're not even gonna, go into that all tea, no shade. But it says 78% African, so 22% Nigeria, 17% Mali, 17% Benin Togo, 9% Cameroon Congo, 6% Senegal, 3% African Southeastern Bantu, 2% African South Central Honduras, 1% Ivory Coast Ghana, and then less than 1% Africa North. So that's the 78%. And then for Europe, my Europe was 21%, which was pretty high if you ask me, because before I purchased the test, I went and looked at a bunch of, you know, people's videos, and theirs were like 15% Europe or like 17, or, you know, some people had 8% Europe. So I was like, I'm probably gonna be around that. I know I'm not gonna have no more than, you know, 12%, but I ended up having 21%, which is a lot. So I have 15% Great Britain. I have 2% Europe East, which is like, well, I don't really know what it is. I can't even, I don't even feel like pulling up the map right now, but 1% Finland, Northwest Russia. This one was a shock. European Jewish, like I had no idea that I was Jewish at all. 1% Ireland, and 1% Iberian Peninsula. So Iberian Peninsula, I guess, is where the Hispanic comes from, or the Spanish side, because the Iberian Peninsula is like Portugal and Spain. So that's where that is. And then my other 1% is Caucasus, which is like Armenia and like Georgia, Armenia, and some other places. I didn't really get into researching everything that came up under my ancestry, but that is pretty much what I mix with. So, I mean, if people ask me what I mix with, I'm still gonna say, you know, Black, European, and Caucasus, I guess. I don't know. But I definitely say that I'm Black. Like, duh, I'm Black. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I was pretty shocked at the percentages. I kind of knew this stuff was going to be on here, so the only thing that I was really shocked about was the Caucasus, which is the Armenian blood, and the Jewish. But everything else on here I pretty much kind of predicted. Like, I knew it was going to be some Ireland, stuff like that. Great Britain, I already knew that. But oddly, no Native American came up. Because, you know, if you're Black, you know, your family always says that, you know, we have Native American blood, but most of the time we don't. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So to sum up, I am 78% African, 21% European, and 1% West Asian. So that is my DNA ancestry test results. And if you do have, you know, questions about where your ancestry or your relatives came from, take the test. Like, I've always wanted to know where my ancestors came from, just because, you know, as a Black female, or, you know, African Americans, the whole slave thing is just, you never know where you're from. Like, we don't know where we came from, where our roots started. So this was a way of me finding out. And when I got my results, I couldn't wait to tell my mom. My grandma was in shock. Like, she couldn't believe that I had 21% European, but of course I got it from my dad's side and my mom's side. So yeah, but your girl is a Nubian African queen. So regardless, I'm still, you know, Black and proud. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too long. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments down below if you have any. Also follow my social media. That will be in the description box. And I will leave a link to the Ancestry website if you want to purchase your test and find out, you know, what your blood is from. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.